You got high expectations for your guys. You want them to play at a very high level. But I think we're preparing for success, and that's all you can do is prepare for success.
In his third year as a captain and fourth as a starter, Darien Butler still keeps quiet.
Just letting them know, like, if everybody coming back, and we all got the same goal, we all on the same mission, everybody, it's not too much talking that needs to be done.
This will be his fourth season playing alongside Merlin Robertson and his second next to Kyle Soley.
Sometimes we're in the field practicing, like, we just look at each other, we already know what we're saying. We might not even have to say nothing, just a head nod or just a hand signal, like we already know what we're talking about. So, I mean, I feel like we've been in it so long, like you said, 3 years, going on 3-4 years, yeah, like, it just, we so comfortable, we've seen so much, offenses have gave us so much, college football, it's not too much people do, so we see it and it's like, okay, we've seen this before, we know what to do, let's just execute.
Two of the team's 4 captains are starting linebackers, Butler and Soley. But for as great as the 3 starters are,
we're about developing everything, right? You want a guy to be able to do everything so they can't key on him at one thing. So that's when you look at the big 3, I guess you would call them, the seniors. You see that they can do a little bit of everything, and that's what you try to develop with your players.
There's plenty of depth too.
We just making sure the younger guys is feeling ready. They're about to have a big season coming up, so got to make sure they're ready. The older guys, we gotta feel me, take that lead for them.
Eric Gentry is starting to understand more of the details of the game because he was making some plays, but it was a lot of things that he wasn't doing. I think physically he's starting to put some weight on, you know. Today he came out like, oh, you got a little chest on you, man. You're looking like you coming along. So Joe's doing an excellent job with him. The next thing, of course, is always mentally being able to stay locked in. Semester, seeing how he does academically is going to say a lot too, right?
And it's not just the young players. The linebacker room is growing along with its coach, Chris Claiborne.
Linebacker Coach Clay, who's, you feel me, he's making sure we getting out. I thought in the spring, you know, he was still learning the playbook. He came back fall camp, like, on it, like, he was ready. So you could tell guys are growing around the building. It's just, the energy around the building it just drives you to grow. That's it.
So while the 3 up top prepare for a final season together, they're making sure the next generation is ready to step in. In Tempe, Zach Keenan, Devil's Digest.